And there we go again. Game number 2, Medan Wolves versus Zephyr. I said it already in the outro. Medan Wolves, awesome start for them, but the ending was, oh well, it was fast but painful. Zephyr striking back in some really nice team fights. Their big greedy ultimates, they actually worked out in the end. We were a bit, yeah, well, I doubted the draft a bit, but in the end, yeah, they proved me wrong. Either way, my name is Heflatv, come with me is Culture, and yeah, this is second draft. Let's see how the outcome is of this game's chance for Medan Wolves to strike back, get a 1-1 here in the 2-game series.
Yeah, the draft start the exact same way as game number 1. Zephyr taking out the Doombringer, whereas Medan Wolves ban out the Center Warrunner, but are they actually looking to ban one of the heroes that Zephyr ran last time around? I mean, banning out the Magnus is something that you probably are not looking towards, but Morphling, maybe.
Yep, pretty much. I don't know, I don't know, the Morphling as such, it wasn't that he was so amazing in his performance. He just had, I know, Zephyr just bought him enough time to get up his farm, but like, he alone as such, he was just lucky that he survived a couple of times there when it was really horrible for Zephyr at the beginning, and I don't know, and then in the end he just pretty much just jumped on the win train already, but the big plays were still made by the RP, of course, and the Black Hole, and all the synergy that was there in the team. As I said, it was one of the fastest turnarounds and comebacks I've seen as of late. It was definitely interesting, but now we have the first ban rotation is done. The Nyx Assassin is coming out as well as the Batrider, so remind me, but isn't that what we had already in game 1 pretty much, except for the Nyx Assassin in the second ban rotation?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I think this is almost the same, but the pick is definitely not the same. We have an Invoker coming out as a first pick by Medan Wolves.
Yeah, Zephyr, they can go, at least for one hero that they went for in as the first pick last game, being the Shadow Demon, of course, and well, this time around, can pick up the Mirana for Corey as well if they want to, or if they want Corey on a more impactful hero, or at least a more impactful hero in the late game, they can look towards something else, or just leave it open for the time being and pick up something like a Sand King for themselves, maybe.
Yep, just chatting a bit in the meantime. Keep talking, coach.
Keep talking.
I leave you alone.
Yeah.
Bye, I'm gone.
I mean, Zephyr, they're actually thinking about it. 1 minute, 20 seconds left on the bonus time, so plenty of time to actually decide what to pick up. They can pick up one hero, then wait another 30 seconds or so without using their bonus time to go for the secondary one. But I really think a Shadow Demon might be one of them. Or, I mean, some teams like to run the Darkseer Sand King. Didn't look like either of those teams want to go for that specific combination, at least in game number 1. And Zephyr, I'm not actually too sure how much they run the Darkseer themselves. I guess Sexy Pambo can just try to go man mode, crazy it up, but nope, Dragon Knight as the first pick, so Dragon Knight against Invoker mid lane, I guess. It's decent enough for the Dragon Knight. Invoker should win the lane, but Dragon Knight with his Breed Fire can always just farm up as long as he's puddle crowing. And oh man, oh Zephyr, they pick up the Lina and finally I'll get to see one, oh my god. I'm super pumped already. As Medan Wolves, second pick. I mean, having the Invoker and well, facing the Dragon Knight and the Lina, what do you actually go for? Do you pick up something that has magic immunity built in, like Juggernaut or Lifestealer? Lifestealer is pretty decent against Lina, just go up close, open wounds, rage and kill her off. Unless, of course, she gets the Aghanim Scepter, because if I read my patch notes correctly ages ago, Aghanim Scepter Lina's ultimate goes through BKB now.
Yep, and I'm back. I just had to like write something. If someone is like criticizing production value, I'm actually always getting I'm not sensitive to it, but I'm like always open for suggestions. And as I said, like this is a non-profit project. I just said it in chat, and it's kind of hard. Like if people ask for more, and I think people are kind of spoiled because they see all the big ones, they get money for actually what they do, and nobody's caring about these games. But these games, they also have like there's fans for those teams, for the leagues, etc. There are obviously people interested in it, and if Alliance wouldn't be playing right now, we also had a lot more viewers, of course. So on making this possible, we have to sacrifice so much sometimes, and yeah, that's why like. yeah, I have to somehow defend myself when it's about production value, because this is everything you can do with 0 money, pretty much. But either way, back in the draft, let's drop the business stuff.
Yeah, well, Rubik was the secondary pick for Medan Wolves. I guess stealing Laguna Blade might be worthwhile. And even stealing the Light Strike Array, the stun, just getting it without a cast delay, it's a really strong AoE stun. It works the same way like a Leshrac Split Earth does when a Rubik steals it. But
Yep.
secondary bans, Medan Wolves actually did ban out the Morphling as well as the Bristleback. And well, Zephyr. Ancient Aberration taken out, and are they gonna ban out one extra support, or I mean the Lycan is still in the pool as well, and Medan Wolves, they could pick it up.
And it's Sapphire, like Sapphire. It's not Sapphire. Obviously, it's Sapphire.
It's Zephyr. It's Zephyr, man.
No, Sapphire. Sapphire.
Zephyr, yeah. If you say it like Sapphire, it's like Sapphire.
Yeah, no.
Like
Obviously,
the
it's
gem?
Sapphire, but never mind. Let's not argue about this. So yeah, in my head it's Sapphire, but okay, Sapphire. Zephyr, just for the sake of it, because a few is added. So Zephyr picks the Ember Spirit, and on the other side we have the Direct Answer with the Tidehunter. So we were looking for a Titan in the first game, it didn't come, but this time we have it. So big Ravage, and I'm actually curious if we see more big ultimates. I mean, we had a Black Hole and a RP last time, and it worked out well, very well actually. And well, let's see. I mean,
By the way-
Zephyr. I
Do
was about
you
to
know
say
any
Sapphire.
more heroes who have fire in them, like Dragon Knight, Breathe Fire, Lina?
Oh,
Just-
you mean the fire Zephyr? Yeah, Shadow Demon. Well, it's Shadow, but it's still red.
Yeah, so they need one more hero to fit the strategy.
Yep, absolutely. The problem is, Medan Wolves, they can't go for a green strategy anymore because the Evoker's already there. So Rubik, Tidehunter, Viper, that would have been green strategy against red strategy. Dragon Knight, Lina, Ember Spirit, Shadow Demon. But I'm pretty sure Zephyr finds something.
Yeah, it's well, oh god, man, so close. Invoker with his Quas balls, with the mixing of the colors, could have been almost blue, but or green rather, not quite. Anyway, last bands,
Zephyr.
Sexy Bambos, Puck banned out, whereas Zephyr banned out the Tree and Protector. And I mean, Medan Wolves, how do they actually run their lanes now that they pick up the Viper? Are they going aggressive tri-lane with Rubik Viper +1, leaving Tidehunter solo safe lane and Invoker mid, or Viper mid, Invoker solo safe lane, Tidehunter tri-lane? I have no idea.
I think the Evoker's gonna end up mid. The Tidehunter would be still an offline option, Viper in a tri-lane. But yeah, as you already mentioned, they could shift it around, so Zephyr, I don't know. Let's see. But
Oh, there's the red strat!
the red strat is going through. Shadow Demon was already red. Well, not fire, but yeah, Bloodseeker also red. It's definitely interesting. We have a complete red strat, but Medan Wolves, they already ruined it with Evoker.
Oh man,
Let's see.
Invoker.
But
oh,
green, look, there's
Yeah,
another
it's
green one coming.
because Exort is like orange or yellow, and yellow plus blue makes green, so it can work somehow.
That's an awesome theory, Coucher. So wait, did you just say Viper is more bluish, and if you mix it with Evoker,
Oh
it's
no, it's
green?
just the Quas balls from the Invoker. If you have Exort and Quas on you, so it's yellow and blue. Ooh, so if you mix those two colors together, you get green. Yeah, it's man,
Okay.
red versus green heroes.
I'm not commenting on this because I think it's very ridiculous. You trying to like push
Yeah,
it
but
into a
got
green
to keep the
strat.
dream alive.
Either way, the red strat Zephyr team here playing Lina on Purge. We have Corey on the Ember Spirit, then Eosin playing the Shadow Demon. So they both swapped, like Purge doesn't like the Shadow Demon that much, so he gets the chance to prove himself there with the Light Strike Array. That's gonna be interesting if he's gonna hit them. Sexy Bamboo on the Bloodseeker. I definitely like that. What I don't like, of course, is a Bloodseeker. I always like it coupled up with, with something that has global presence. Maybe Invoker, maybe Furion, maybe AA, something like that, because like those heroes running away, they are visible obviously, and therefore you can actually use that. But here, this Bloodseeker, they have nothing. actually, but the movement speed and the vision on them, which might be here and there useful, but nothing to follow up if they're already far away. So here in the mid, haha XD, we have MVP player. I don't know which MVP player you said
Should
it.
be
You found
Carl
out?
from MVP Hot 6. Carl.
Oh. Ah, okay. So yeah, he's in the mid on the Dragonite.
As for Medan Wolves on the dark side, a new player for them, I think, a new stand-in, Compretes on the Viper with Mogo playing the Tidehunter, and I actually figured this out. Weltshel, that's all I can say, is on the Rubik. With Moose playing the mid lane, Nature's Prophet actually, but Eosin, with the Invis rune early on. This might be an easy first blood on Nature's Prophet.
Yep, Nature's Prophet can't really do much. I mean, at the moment, he's just steering his trees here. Okay, this is definitely interesting.
Yeah, I think they spotted out the Invis rune getting picked up, so he's playing it safe at the moment, but losing some XP, actually only 1 creep worth of XP, so nothing too major for him. As Lesovsky, he's up against the Bloodseeker solo at the moment as an Invoker. And well, Exort Invoker can go for some right-click harass, but Sexy Bambo, with the Quelling Blade and the Stout Shield, he should be able to just Bloodbath his life up all the time, I think.
Yep, if he's well in the CS and everything, he will be fine. Like, he has nothing to fear. And then again...
Oh, but bottom lane, they're gonna get the kill on Corey. Mogo gets the first blood on the support Tidehunter. And
But at the same time, I think they go top. Yep.
Oh my god. Action all around this Lesovsky. Nowhere to run for him either. And well, Sexy Memo doesn't quite get it as Eosin picks it up on the Shadow Demon. But nevertheless, 1 for 1. And well, both safe lane.
I am red.
Don't kill me. I'm on your team.
I am in the red strat. But either way, like, I actually almost missed that first blood here bottom because I knew that those two supports rotating in, they want to go for an Invoker.
Oh yeah, they're gonna go again on Corey now. The guy she's there, the Sunstrike as well. Flame Guard doesn't really help you out too much as well. Dropping low and Rubik's actually gonna fall to the tower, and Corey still alive somehow, and Viper, he dropped low as well, actually has to chew through all of his tangos almost. So Ember Spirit just buying some time. Flame Guard level 1, I mean only absorbs 50 damage, but I guess it helped enough.
And look, those two roamers here, they want to go for something, but this little brave tree already scouted it out, so there's no chance whatsoever that the Furin is going out. Like, this combination of Disruption Soul Catcher into the Light Strike Array, I actually like it. It's definitely nice. Also, by the way, Dragon Slave is an ability that scales so well with mana, in my opinion. It's a lot of burst damage, and Lina is a very underestimated hero. With the 6.8 change that it goes through BKB, and the Laguna plate I'm talking about, of course, I think we're gonna see Lina a bit more, maybe as a pocket threat now in the upcoming TI games. That would be definitely interesting.
I have to say, it's really surprising to me that Lina isn't getting picked up more, especially as the farming support role, because she can actually deal a lot of right-click damage once she has Fire is Soul leveled up. But oh, look at them, they're eating their way through. They're going on Lesovsky again. Disruption not there. The Sunstrike a little bit too early coming out. Purge does land with the Light Strike Array, with the Laguna Blade to follow, and well, that's another kill for Yosin on the Shadow Demon, just perfectly using the tangos for that.
I love the way how they went through here. This is just amazing. So Invoker has to care now, because now that that way is eaten through, they can come again. But look at it, now they answer. The Titan is actually coming through, and Sexy Bamboo is the target. There is the Gush coming out, but now they need more telekinesis. Oh yeah, telekinesis is coming through. Fate Ball directly after, but the Volker, no, this Sunstrike is so off target. He's getting away, and the Light Strike Array even doing something to the Tidehunter. Oh well.
It's a nice try by them. Definitely they have to help out the Invoker, because this is just going horrible for him, or at least was going horrible. As Sexy Bimbo, you don't want to get the Bloodseeker off to a good start. Once he hits that fast level 6, he's just gonna munch through all of your heroes.
Yep, absolutely. That's the biggest problem. Like, that fast ultimate on him would be horrible for the Medan Wolves here.
Well, actually leaving the Viper solo against the Ember Spirit, especially as the Ember Spirit was shut down early on as well, it's definitely not a bad idea, because Viper should be able to just outlast it.
Eosin. Smoke on the Viper, there's a disruption.
Oh god, should be a kill. Purge, Light Strike Array does connect Dragon Slave as well to follow, actually keeping on to it, but doesn't really matter as Viper, he's gonna fall anyway. Purge gets the kill, and they're just showing off the strength of the Shadow Demon Lina at the moment, and of course, well, Eosin with the double damage definitely helped out as well.
Yep, I just love it. And it's not even the Lina, because, I mean, Lina is one thing, it could also be a Lashrak, it could be a Mirana. Like, it's always the Shadow Demon. Disruption is just a spell. It's oh my god, this spell is just awesome. It's one of the best. That's why Shadow Demon. I have no idea why he was so ignored in 6.8. It took him a while till he came back. There was so much Mirana Bane playing going on, and the Shadow Demon just coming back pretty much at the end of 6.8, and then of course now 6.81, so popular again. Like this hero, to be honest, I think he's gonna be the hero of the TI, definitely. Like besides other, of course, incoming hero like the Brewmaster, etc. But yeah, he's gonna make the big plays as well, unless he's
Shadow
banned.
Demon is just so ridiculously strong, both offensively and defensively.
And he's eating for more. Look at
Oh
this.
god. Oh, going for the sneaky plays, Moose. You have to run away. There's the disruption to start things. Dragon form as well, just in case. Dragon tail, breathe fire, actually holding onto it for a little while, bottling up just to get mana for it, and it's gonna be a kill if he uses it. The
Yep.
Sprout, he tried to keep them in, but Veltzel, a little bit too late to the party on the Rubik, and that's just, I guess he's gonna get some XP from the mid lane. Otherwise, it would have been a complete waste of 135 gold and 75 mana.
Yeah, but I mean, Fury in mid. I don't know. I like the plays Medan Wolves went for in the first game, but like this decision, this draft, like sending the Fury in mid, like with such.
Oh, they're gonna find Mogo now. There's the disruption perch. Has the light strike array. Will be on target once again. Dragon Slave is level 2. Uses it, and Mogo will Tidehunter. He's going down so fast. The Viper actually got slowed up as well. Corey though might be in some trouble. One point in Nether Toxin. Moose comes in to help out, get the kill on Ember Spirit. But Viper, Dragon Slave, right clicks. It's gonna be a kill on the Viper at least. But Moose now. Oh, Wrath of Nature, one right click. Perch goes down. Sprout, Sunstrike. Oh man,
Oh, nice.
that's beautiful.
Sunstrike. This Sunstrike was beautiful.
And Moose, triple kill,
Moose.
double kill. Moose.
Oh, I love it. But either way, Zephyr, he, I don't know, like really nice roaming at the start, but now, well, the Medan Wolves taking those 3. That was an unexpected trade, to be honest. But yeah, nice bounces off the Wrath of Nature. And now, let's see if they want more. Oh, God.
Purge gets the light strike array. He has the invis room though. He's gonna be fine. Telekinesis onto Corey, just as a defensive measure. But oh, the fire elemental going for the Rubik should be a kill. Although no flame guard anymore. Dragon Slave a little bit off target. Now Corey on the run instead. Light strike array once again onto Mogo. Sunstrike on Corey. Oh, it connects. They need a little bit more though. The X sword. It's only level 2. Could not quite get it. Man, teleport. Nature's Prophet. Why didn't he use the teleport to just intercept Corey there?
Nah, that would have been too greedy. He doesn't know what's coming there behind him. But yeah, the Invoker, like, if he was better in level, the Sunstrike's more powerful, that would have been a kill. But like, he alone here in the safe lane, it's just not working out. I mean, now even he's not under pressure whatsoever, and yet he's just farming the small camp at the moment. That's how scared he is going on the lane. Now we just saw the Midas coming out on Nature's Prophet. That is the first one. Maybe we're gonna see a second one here on the Evoker. Oh, actually, no, I don't think so. Yep, he already has the boots and basic attack, so face boots it is.
Right. I really would have thought that if there's a game to go minus, it's this one, because he needs to catch up. Especially as they got the tower as well for some extra gold early. Maybe he just wants the face boots before the Midas, or, well, I guess skipping a Midas completely can't be too bad. But if they lose this Meteor 1 tower, oh, Moose, Sexy Bamboo, he's there, he has the Rupture, and well, this is gonna be a kill on the Nature Prophet. He doesn't have a TP, Dragon tailed up, and well, oh, disruption onto the Rubik, though, Telekinesis. Moose is still alive, Sexy Bamboo, silence up on himself just to get the extra damage, but now he's getting chased out. Oh man, Viper's like already in cooldown, and Purge with the disruption just buying some time.
That was greed. Greed actually costing
Oh,
him a kill.
Mogo finds Sexy Bamboo, doesn't get the Gush. One Gush and Anchor Smash would have done the job, but Sexy Bamboo, he has a TP, he has to use it, and well, he's gonna get out safely.
Yep, but that was pure greed, because he wanted to kill the Nature's Prophet in like the old school fashion, just by hitting him pretty much, and then go for another kill with his ultimate on the Rubik, but in the end they don't get either. I mean, they still get a tier 1 tower, it's all good for Zephyr, but I don't know. Like, that could have been done much better. Like, sometimes, it's pretty much what we saw, by the way, in the game 1 with the Magnus. Like, where he was holding back on the Shockwave, just because to get more kills instead of getting one secure and out. So, this time we see the same play, so Zephyr really playing greedy all the way. Like, you see a pattern here.
Yeah, it's I would have just gone for the kill secured. They just prefer rupturing him up just to make sure he actually goes down.
Yeah, at least after the Dragon Tail. I mean, that would have been like the option. Silence him, then Dragon, like after the Dragon Tail when he tries to move directly the Rupture on top of him. Of course, you don't want to like rupture that target when it's Dragon Tail, but now, oh, the supports might find Eosin here.
Yeah, they shouldn't even need. Oh, they find Sexy Bamboo with the telekinesis instead. The right click, Cold Snap as well. Oh, Bloodseeker. Sorry, but you're not getting out of there. They might find more. There was a disruption on Moose, so Perch does escape because of that. No Sprout to stop
Eosin,
him.
they swapped. You're still spoiled from the first game where Perch was actually the Shadow Demon. This time it's Eosin.
Indeed, I am, man.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to us? Perch,
Swapping
Shadow
confusion.
Demon, best. The Dragon Slave to try to stop the push, but the Treants are too tanky. Even one Forge Spirit, well, only one Forge Spirit I have to say, I guess. But oh, they're coming in with the Shadow Blade, Demonic Purge onto the Viper. They're going in now. Haha, XT from behind. A nice Dragon Slave. More TPs are arriving as Sexy Bamboo. This time, the Rupture actually holding on to it. He silences himself before his ultimate. What is Sexy Bamboo doing here? He's in the middle of everybody. There's no Ravage, of course. The Viper does fall down, but everybody's so low. Sexy Bamboo has to back off. As well, Eosin just barely escaped as well. Are they gonna go for more, really, Corey? He's under the effects of Sprout. Dragon Tail on Lesovsky. Oh man, how is this fight taking so long? We need the Ravage. It's still not up. They kill off the Invoker. Can they go for more? And well, Mogo, he goes down as well. And Zephyr, 3 for 1 so far. And Moose, he sprouts himself with 2 heroes. Oh man.
There were 2 guests in his Sprout, but Viper's coming back.
Yeah, it actually might get the kill on Corey. A few more right click, Sexy Bamboo dropping low as well. Just from the corrosive in Corey. Gonna tick down to the poison. And can they get more Viper Strike? Is there on Eosin Dragon Slave? It's not enough. Shadow Demon goes down and Zephyr. They stayed there for way too long. It was such a good fight for them, but all of a sudden, Viper just respawned and.
Talking about greed, it's down to greed. Like they had such an amazing fight, they pushed him away from the tower, got the kills, got even follow-up kills, but then they followed them to the tier 1 tower off the other side where Viper is in the meantime already respawned and then just clearing up 3 of them. So this was 3 unnecessary deaths. They were just trying to make big plays here and, I don't know, get additional kills, maybe even another one on Viper, but I don't know, after such a fight with so much spam included, at some point there's just your mana and your HP pool is of course depleted.
Yeah, and I didn't understand Sexy Bamboo. I mean, he came in, he wanted to go for the Ravage, cancelled it, and then silenced himself instead of casting the ultimate straight up.
He's level 5.
I mean, Sexy Bamboo. Oh, I mean Rupture, not Ravage.
Yeah, Rupture.
Oh, there's the Rupture on Moonstone mid lane. He's just going for the TP out, but Eosin stops it with the Demonic Purge. Sexy Bamboo taking a lot of damage. Oh my god, the Stolen Dragon Slave and Moose might go down. Oh, the mech by Viper.
Best
Perfect
mech
timing.
of the game.
The Demonic Purge. Oh my god.
Oh, but Eosin.
Oh, Poach, Sprout. Sunstrike, will it be enough damage? Does not look like it. And Eosin TP's out, but.
In the meantime, Purge got actually a kill on the Titan. That was the first Laguna Blight we saw there.
At least Tidehunter hit level 6 just before him. He was level 4 in the last fight. Hit 5 just straight after, but now he's level 6, so at least the Ravage will be there. But they're gonna lose the mid tier 1, and well, so far this Bloodseeker pick, it's been god awful.
Yep, I don't know, it just doesn't work out because like till he gets to the target, like he also has been unlucky because like every time he ruptured something he never got the kill. Like the Medan Wolves really fast with TPing out. I mean this time the problem is like all they have to interrupt the TPs is stuns, and stuns holding targets in place. If you don't have enough follow-up damage, then I mean the Rupture so far did probably the least damage on the entire pitch. It is really like this, but there's a new Rupture. He's again eating through the trees. I love it how they go through this way all the time. But let's see if there's any rotation coming in.
Oh, they find the Invoker. There's the Rupture to start things up. And Corey is there as well. Should be a kill this time around. Purge. Helping on Mogo comes in. Oh, Freeman Ravage Moose is there as well. Sexy Mogo. He goes down already. Can they go for more? Another Laguna Blade by Birch. But well, Moose, he was on full HP almost. And Viper comes back with the mech. So now he is back to full HP as well.
Yep, a 2-for-1 trade. Not really worth it for Invoker that, I don't know, like the Invoker. I mean, he's level 8 now. He's like on the same level as the supports. Like even the farm is not very overwhelming. 3.4k for Invoker that has been repeatedly ganked in the laning stage already and now has been dying pretty much almost every single fight. I mean the Sunstrikes here and there of course on target, like sometimes nice, sometimes totally off target, But yeah, sacrificing 2 for this was not really worth it. Now Tower, who gets the last hit? Nobody actually gets it. The creeps.
Oh, Viper in some trouble. His demonic perched up. Silence is there as well. Light Strike Array. Oh, why the hell did he go there alone? And Moose now. Searing Chains connect on the Rubik. And Sexy Bamboo once again really low on health, but without the Viper they can't really fight. A silence on Corey. Actually, it's the silence from the Bloodseeker. Oh, never mind. It was stolen on the Rubik. Now Corey actually has to escape with the silence on him. He's sticking down. Everybody's down to half HP from Zephyr, and oh, the rupture on the Rubik. Sunstrike hits Sexy Bamboo, and now Lezovsky, are you gonna go for it? Haha, XD wants to get the Dragon Tail on somebody. They pop the dust just in case. There's a gush onto Corey. He does escape for the time being. And those are just such long, weird fights.
Yep, they're also low in HP and everything. It's not really
Dragon
worth
Knight is coming in from behind with the Shadow Blade, going for Moose. There's the Dragon Tail as well. Might get the kill, doesn't have enough mana for the Breed Fire. Telekinesis, Cold Snap up as well. Flame Guard stolen by the Rubik to just get some extra damage. And
I don't know. Didn't.
oh,
there's a
Sunstrike! Oh!
Sexy Bamboo going down. Nice Sunstrike there. I thought it was actually shared with Purge, but I think Purge took a step to the side, so it was completely on the Bloodseeker. I'm not really sure. Maybe it was even shared amongst both, and it was still enough for the Bloodseeker.
Just got out of that range there.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what that was. The entire Zephyr team is running away, while the Dragon Knight is trying to engage from behind. They just had so low mana, low HP, and now, of course, with 2 down, maybe they can capitalize on it. There is the tier 2 tower. Fourth Spirit's already going to work, but yeah, they decide to go back. They don't do the same thing like Zephyr does. They just go back to farm, new fight, then when everything is pretty much reset.
But looking at the graphs, I mean, Zephyr, they had a decent enough lead. You know, like 10 minutes in, they had a 2,000 gold lead. Suddenly, 3,000 now in the favor of Medan Wolves, or 2,500. And well, XP, it's zeroed out as well from 4,000. So, Medan Wolves making somewhat of a comeback, but actually just looking at the lineups and thinking of how they can go late game, who do you think actually has the upper hand there?
Well, draft-wise, I'd give, of course, Zephyr here the upper hand, just because they have, I mean, DK, the Ember, and of course the Bloodseeker, that is quite nice, especially then also the burst damage coming then from the Lina with the Laguna Plate. On the other side, we only have a Viper and an Exiled Invoker who is really bad in the game at the moment, just level 9, barely any farm. I mean, hell, Face Boots, the Null Talisman from the laning, and a Magic Wand and a Belt of Strength is everything he got on top of that. It's nothing for a 17-minute safe lane Invoker, and I don't know who wants to carry this game. Also mid lane Moose here on the Furion, not really working out. The only good thing for him is Hand of Midas is ticking all the time, so that gives him, of course, like the level advantage. He's gonna be level 12 pretty much soon. Yep, this creep is gonna finish his level 12, so I don't know. The problem with him is he also doesn't go for right clicks. I mean, he does not go for like a heavy physical build. He goes for the necro units, and I hate it. Like, I mean, if you play a mid Furion, then you really want to go heavy Oz art style, Admiral Bulldog style. But no, he's going for necro. I don't know. Maybe good against the Ember, maybe good against the Bloodseeker if you get them before they do something. But overall, I just don't like it in this game.
Oh, Sexy Bamboo might get caught Moose. No, Sprout Sexy Bamboo a little bit too fast with his face boost. Well, I just think they know that they have to actually push down the towers, get the racks before it gets to the later stages of the game. And Sexy Bamboo going for the TP, something to stop it, telekinesis. Oh, just there, gold snap as well. And once again, that's another death for the Bloodseeker.
But top, same situation, like they... Same situation for the Titanta. Oh, but Ravage!
He's buying some time. He's actually still alive. Corey gets the Searing Chains up, but there's the Viper. They want to get the counter kills, and oh, the mech from the Viper.
The smack timing.
Well, now he's trying to go for the TP out, cold snap, anything. Yep.
Wow.
And
wow.
4-0.
That was amazing. That was actually a nice play by Medan Wolves here. Absolutely nice. I actually thought like, okay, well, they got Sexy Bamboo, so they traded for the Tidehunter. Easy going, 1-1 trade, and everybody's just going their way. But instead, the Tidehunter going for them plays, the rotations coming in, and these mechs, it's like the third time that's really last breath mech. That is just amazing. So the timing for the Medan Wolves here, absolutely essential, and absolutely a surprise for Zephyr. Let's see, tier 2 tower, shall it be? I don't know. The cliff would be available.
Like at the moment, Zephyr, they're too spread up. Bloodseeker just farming up bottom lane, still does not have his drums finished. And actually drums are there on Corey and the Ember Spirit as well, so double drums on their team. No mech in sight for any single hero. Dragon Knight, oh, so damn far from his BKB. He actually got the Shadow Blade really fast and the Overclub on top. But he's died twice in a row now without being able to farm up anything. He
Yeah.
used to be on the same network as the Nature's Prophet, but suddenly it's a 3k difference between those two heroes.
Yeah, the Nature's Prophet doing really well now. That's why I even hated more that he goes for it, because so far the team, they have everything with the Ravage, with the telekinesis, himself, of course, the Sprout, like the Viper slowing stuff. Then we have the Invoker, of course, Cold Snap and everything. If he had a Desolator by now, going into crit, or maybe even him having a Shadow Blade, like going for a physical build, I would prefer it, but as I said, let's see how the Necro books actually
Oh,
work
they're
out.
going for Mass Necro? Even
Yes.
Tidehunter is going for Necro.
That's just wanted to say it because
What the
now it
hell?
makes sense. They go for mass
was like-
macros.
I saw 2.6k or 2.7k up on Mogo. I was like, why the hell isn't he buying his Blink Dagger?
This is
but-
triple necro by now. Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, it's one Necro level 3, one Necro level 2, and one Necro level 1, so scaling it nicely.
Well, it's not bad against heroes as such because Ember is very vulnerable against like mana drain as such. Like you only get
there's
what?
telekinesis on Eosin. Can actually Rubik get him solo? There's the Cold Snap by the Invoker to help out, and well, Eosin, he's going down, or is it the 4-step? Nope, the last right click to fly will get the kill.
Yep. And what is Sexy Bamboo doing here? I don't understand. Like he's
Well-
there for 2 minutes now. I don't understand, and he's eating this way through by now. What is this?
I know exactly what he's doing. And
What?
the chat knows as well, although they haven't seen this particular moment
Sorry?
yet, but he's throwing.
He's throwing. On
Yes.
purpose? Report, please. Rapport. Rapport,
Oh.
Sexy Bamboo. Now.
Well, now
Suka.
actually the Agony Perceptor almost finished on Campretes, on the Viper, and they're going for the tier 2 bottom lane, so after this tower, there's only one left, and actually the Necrobook strat, they can be good if they
Look
actually
at it.
beat
Now
one
he's
on-
creep skipping.
Oh man,
But
those sneaky
this
plays,
is
but
enough. They got enough.
I don't think so. I mean, they have one creep wave, so just the treants, the Forge Spirits, oh my god. There's a zoo, there's an entire zoo there.
Sexy Bamboo, like here. This
Well,
is what you get.
That's
Smart.
actually pretty smart, to be honest.
Of course it's smart, and usually you see that actually by the Nature's Prophet. Now we see the poison, Shadow Poison
But
spam.
massive Necrobooks, there's 3 Necrobooks. Oh man. Well, no creeps left. But there's no backup protection hitting in yet. Tower already down to half HP. Wrath of Nature bouncing on Demonic Purge on the Tidehunter. But Viper, he's tanking things up in the front line. Dragon Form already activated. Dragon Tail on the Viper as well. Lightstruck Array does connect. Will he go for the Laguna Blade? Though does not look like it. And the tower down. Purge taking some damage. Cold snapped up. Melee Barax almost down to half HP. They blow the smoke a little bit early, or the dust rather, but man, the Glyph comes out 300 HP. Can't actually defend the melee racks now. Searing change onto 2 as well. Lazowski dropping low, but Viper, he had his ages, he tanked up most of the spells, and oh, the Ravage comes out, only connects on Corey. Not the best Ravage at all, but they bought some time to get the melee racks. They just have to make themselves scarce now. Oh, Sexy Bamboo, can he get the few kills? Gold snapped up, right clicks are there. Lazowski, man, fighting Sexy Bamboo finally goes down. Sexy Bamboo gets some HP back as well. That's a full team wipe.
Poor
Sexy
Rax.
Bamboo loses his life, but well, melee racks for 5. I'm not too sure if it was the best trade, but at least they got the racks for it.
I don't know, it was really weird. Also the Viper trying to run away with 200 HP, knowing he will die with the next nuke whatsoever, instead of getting his Nether Strike, Viper Strike off. And I don't know, after they used the Ravage, I wanted to shout like, yeah, this is rack secured Ravage. I think that was the whole purpose of this. Like using the Ravage, killing the melee racks, then going back. But the problem is, like the rest of the team didn't get the memo. They were like, oh yeah, look, there's Sexy Bamboo, let's kill him. But then yeah, of course all the follow-ups came. So in the end, I don't know, a full team wipe for this might not have been worth it. Then again, a melee Rex is worth a lot. So let's see how much influence this is gonna have on the game.
Yeah, I just think this Ravage was kind of questionable, to say the least. Oh my god. It only hit Purge, and even that had no follow-up at all, and well, I guess he felt kind of trapped. Without having the Blink Dagger, it's hard to actually get the perfect positioning unless Zephyr put themselves in a horrible position themselves, but I mean, after those racks, after that fight, it's still Agony Perceptor.
Dragon Knight versus
Oh my
Fury.
god. Are you going balls deep? He has the haste rune, but he gets sprouted up. TP out. They're gonna have stun. There's the cold snap, and can you actually haste this way out. The BKB comes out, Haste Rune expires, and well, man, Viper Strike slows you even through BKB.
Haha, XD. Oh, this play, like seriously, like he should write down in chat like, haha, lol, something like that, because that was ridiculous. He really thought it's the typical scenario, like invincible feeling, overconfidence with a haste rune and a shadow blade on a very tanky hero. But if you run into 5, easy going.
In one Necrobook already got used, it was the Nature's Prophet, so that's gonna expire before they reach the tier 3s, but they will have the Necro level 2 from the Tidehunter as well as the level 3 from Lesovsky's Invoker. So, but the Shadow Poison, I guess it's actually being a pretty damn good spell for counter pushing, but it's you see the first Battle Fury on Corey now. So that helps with the counter pushing, and he needs more damage to actually kill off the Necrobooks, but if he has enough damage and kills them off... Oh, with the Luna Blade Viper! Takes a lot of damage actually, but the tower already down to half HP, dropping down even lower. Rubik? Rubik is the one boxing everybody off. Are you kidding me? The Searing Chains connect on the Rubik himself. Now Dragonite wants to come back in, but no Elder Dragon form. Melee
They have to go back.
Oh, well, I think they just back off. Maybe take the next Roshan when it comes and then go for the next second set of racks.
I mean, Sexy Bamboo trying to be like the Furion version here of Zephyr, like going for the split push. And I mean, it's all good because he's holding that creep wave that is already empowered by the missing melee racks back. But in the mid still, I mean, they didn't lose anything. They got a tier 2 tower, they got a tier 3 tower. Like, the kills, as I said, nothing's happening. And, well, it's good for Medan Wolves. So next time they just have to gather up again, farm a bit, and then, yep, all those Necro units versus melee racks, even if they team wipe, like, in theory, they only have to team wipe 3 more times. And then we have the 3 melee racks down, which is a really heavy stand for Zephyr.
Looking at the graphs, actually, it's... Well, the gold lead, it's kind of obvious them having so many towers down. It's around 7,000 for the side of Medan Wolves, but the XP after that Rax fight, it's suddenly 3,000 or so in the favor of Zephyr. Although, like you said, I think Medan Wolves can just suicide against the Rax because Ember Spirit, he just does not have enough damage to actually kill off the Necrobooks while he's invulnerable in the Sleight of Fist.
Yep, and they have to be careful with the Necrobooks because, like, Shadow Demon or the Lina, Light Strike Array, Dragons, it's a lot of damage coming your way if you suddenly kill 3 Necro units. So, like, by accident, more likely. And since they spam, like, the Shadow Poison, for example, into the push that's coming, that might be an option. But now, I mean, Zephyr pushing out the lanes, and we see, yeah, the Medan Wolves, they want to go for something. Bloodseeker.
Oh, they want Sexy Bamboo!
Yeah. Not so sexy anymore. Dead Bamboo incoming, unless he finds, of course, a way to escape here. But now he's silencing himself. Nah.
That's a lot of damage. The guys to start things up with. There's the easy sprout. Right click flying. Even the Viper Strike isn't used by the Viper. And all Blood Rage got stolen.
Yep.
Not that helpful, but...
It is a tier 2 tower trade for a Bloodseeker, and now they don't have the opportunity to, or not the speed to push forward. That's the problem. I mean, Moose, of course, he has teleportation, he can come anywhere into the fight, but like this little push top at least forced Medan Wolves back, which is good. But now, of course, Furion, he keeps on pushing, but now in the mid, okay, tier 2 it is. The question is, do they want to defend?
It's really smart by Zephyr, although Wrath of Nature comes to stop it, and well, they're here in full force now. What I don't understand is that all of them just TP'd back to the base to defend the top lane, whereas they could have just pushed down bottom lane as 4 maybe, or at least a little bit more, and have Nature's Prophet alone come in to defend that tier 3 tower. Although, well, they needed the assistance for tier 2 anyway, plus Roshan just respawns, so in the end they don't lose too much as Moose even finishes up his Sheepstick now.
Yep, absolutely. And Roshan number 2, that is in the 28th minute. Let's see. I mean, we have... Oh, this is of course nice here. Rubik having the Blood Rage, giving it to Viper. Viper ending up having almost 200 right click once that is up. Wait, no, it's actually not. Oh, it's 100.
That's the least amount of increased damage on the Viper because his base damage is the worst out of him.
That's true. The Volker would probably get a lot more because the Volker alone has like 100, 190 something, 194. The Viper with Blood Rage actually has like what? 170 something. So yeah, I think the Volker should have been better there. But then again, standing there silenced by your own player and suddenly Zephyr is coming to contest Roshan, that would have been an awkward situation.
Throws, just
Yeah.
intentional throws. Silence up your invoker before the team fight happens.
But yep, we have two interesting items though coming out. Like the Dragon Knight finished his BKB a while ago. You already mentioned the Battle Fury on the Ember. Now the Crystallis is coming out as well, and another BKB now by the Bloodseeker. So Sexy Bamboo, I think, yeah, he's, I don't know, his chances are a bit better. He's 0, 8, and 10. I mean, seriously, on a Bloodseeker, he's 0, 8, and 10.
Did Medan Wolves just smoke up, or did my eyes deceive me? Plus, of course, never mind, he got cancelled straight away. The Sleight of Fist actually starts doing something. Oh, there's the Hex on Ember Spirit. Can they get the kill? Nice force step by Eosin, keeping him alive, but that's just buying space for the Rax, and the Cliff is there. Oh, the Ravage connects on 3 to 4 heroes. They kill off Purge immediately. Haha, actually, he's gonna fall as well. Even though his BKB was activated in Sexy Bamboo, with his own BKB already wearing off, he has to make a run for it. And well, that's gonna be a second set of Rax.
Yep,
if not more. And
the
well,
Necro Warriors.
no
doing
buyback
work.
on Dragon Knight.
Look at this Necros. Like 3 Necros. Sunstrike? I saw a Sunstrike. Oh, it was for the base. And they want to go for more. Look at this. There's still
Why not
3
just
ranged Necro Warriors
cheat
alive.
out?
2 melee. Creep Wave, of course. Cliff is coming out. Like Zephyr, they have to fight now. Otherwise, they're really gonna see Mega Creep soon.
Oh, Viper is dropping low. He, of course, is in hold of the Aegis. Even uses the Viper Strike just before he goes down. A silence on Moose and Sexy Bamboo. He's just gunning for it. He has so much movement speed. 668. That was his movement speed at some point in time. And Lasovsky now, actually, TP cancelled then. Well, he has to escape. Viper trying to man fight both Corey and Sexy Bamboo. Don't think he'll be able to make it or easy. Oh, Ruby comes in. Steals the Searing Chains as well. Corey is dropping low, but they will be able to make it a full team wipe. The last set of Rax stand and Medan Wolves, man, that
It's
was
funny
horrible.
though. It's really funny because like we just talked about it like what 5 minutes ago that Medan Wolves, the only thing they have to do is suicide twice to get the rest. And I mean, look at it. The range tracks here bottom on 180 HP left, and the creep wave pushing into the base. In the mid, they completely cleared out now, so like 2 are going down, and the tier 3 tower left on a 227 HP. So repeat this one more time, and they got mega creeps. It's that
so
easy.
funny that once the Necrobooks expired, Zephyr just went on full force and got the kills easily. I mean, no big ultimates from Medan Wolves like the Ravage to stop them as well. And this time, the Ravage, when they were pushing, it was just spot on completely.
Yeah.
Doing so much damage to Dragon Knight before he activates the PKB. But actually, after this fight, after those kills, Corey has his second Battle Fury now, and that cleave against the massive units from Medan Wolves, man, it's gonna do a lot to the creeps, to be honest.
Yep, and now, I mean, this tier 2 is definitely falling by... I mean, there's no cliff whatsoever. Now they used here the disruption just to get some illusion damage up and going. Like, to be honest, there was also a bit miss-micro, I think, in the last fight, because the Forge Spirits of the Invoker, like here, they were standing here somewhere and they didn't shoot the tower. I think that would have been over all the damage required to get the tier 3 tower down. Then again, if you look at the base, like, the cliff is still down for 2 minutes 50, and I think, yeah, Medan Wolves, they should be able to get down to that high ground in 2 minutes and 50, at least on 1 or 2 lanes. Wrath of Nature, of course, helping out as well, pushing all 3 lanes. I mean, in mid, you already have them empowered, bottom, you have them already empowered, but Sexy Bamboo!
Oh,
Wow.
the Ravage, the Sheepstick for the Dragon Knight. Can they actually get the kill before the BKB comes up? Sure, looks like it. The right clicks will be enough. Corey, he's coming in as well, doing some damage, but he's taking so much in return. Gets the Fire Remnant, but he comes back to the fight.
Oh,
as moves.
Fury on
Oh, he
standstill.
dies to the Rupture, he kills himself. Sexy Bamboo on the run.
Instant
now moves
buyback,
twice back, and oh, Sprout
He
gets
was
bought.
casting already? Oh my goodness, Moose, what you doing? But looking at the buybacks, Ember has it, Dragon Knight has it, so at the moment, Roshan is still a while. So if they want to go high ground, now this is really dangerous for Medan Wolves because Furin just used his ball, like his buyback, and if they want to go high ground and they do not properly suicide into those racks, then it might be an awkward position where Zephyr suddenly strikes back.
I think they just want to force out the buybacks because they don't have their Necrobooks up. 2 of the 3 Necrobooks are on cooldown, so I really think it's just forcing the buybacks.
Yep, they have to, but the cliff is still down. Alone with the Necro Warriors, they get at least a tier 3 tower. Now it's suicide or nothing. Like, the first buyback is coming out. Dragon Knight, well, has 5 seconds left. I guess he doesn't want to use it.
Ember Spirit
good.
is going in. There's the Purge or Disruption Round coming out on the Viper, but it's the tankiest hero Mogo. What are they doing in the front line? You have so little HP. Dragon Knight coming in. No Elder Dragon form though. The Deafening Blast on the Dragon Knight as well. Oh, but Viper, he gets taken out. Laguna Blade. They're on the run now. They don't get any racks as well. BKB by the Invoker. He gets his ass out of there as Moose. TPs to safety as well, but
Yep,
well.
and the Rubik just taking care here of the creep wave. Rubik was not even in this fight. This was really just a suicide train into the tower. I mean, if you summarize this is a Viper and a Tidehunter for what, a buyback on the Ember. Was that actually buyback on? No, the DK actually waited for his normal respawn and the tier 3 tower. Like, I guess this kamikaze strategy is working out after all, because this wasn't too bad of a trade.
You mean the Ember buyback is definitely the biggest thing there, I think. If he had a Daedalus finished up on top of the 2 Battle Furies, that would actually start getting pretty damn scary, although it's a bit scary already because he's hitting for almost 300 damage normally.
Yep, like Zephyr is getting big, but as I said, the base is everything but big, because the base has only 3 racks left. One of those racks, well, it's a not important one, but then again, you need also this 180 racks for the mega creeps. So let's see how this is going. Invoker now here in the jungle, and I have a bit of a deja vu because look at it. There is Mr. Haha XD, the MVP player, the standing here for Zephyr. I thought he was actually going into the enemy jungle, looking for something, finding the Invoker, but I think that would have been a bad outcome. We already had that once this game.
Yeah, no, Medan Wolves looks like they're grouping up again, and why the hell not? I mean, just one lane to push down. How hard can it be? And well, Zephyr, can they hold on to that?
The problem is the cliff is up again for Zephyr. That's the biggest problem they have at the moment. The cliff is back, and the cliff might be actually that time that Zephyr requires. Then again, like here bottom, we have actually like a nice creep wave pushing forward. There's even more to come. Like if the Furion even can go for red Dodo at some point.
Rubik, oh never mind, Rubik gets the blink out. And he actually breaks the smoke and the treants. Oh, Mogo! He's man fighting 60 Mogo. BKB activated, Rupture onto Titan. He goes for the Ravage, but the BKBs, they shrug them off. Oh, can they actually do anything? Invoker goes into the Ghost Wall Viper with his own BKB. I think they're throwing at the moment. They're going to lose the Viper's life as well. It's 2 for 0 and Moose, he comes in. He doesn't have buyback, he cannot die. He has to escape. Lazowski coming back in as well. Wants to kill 60 Bamboo. But the Mjolnir is doing so much, and well, Dragon Knight, level 3 ultimate, gets another kill as Moose, the only survivor. And the creep wave, thank god that the creep waves are pushed out, because otherwise Zephyr, they would just counter racks at the moment.
No buybacks. This is 2 set of racks if they do it right. I mean, the creep wave, that's why I said it. The Furion should have gone for red Dodo. Like, after this fight was going so horrible, he should have gone for red Dodo, forcing out the cliff. That would have been a nice chance. I mean, now the creeps, they were in the base. The range racks goes down. I mean, now Zephyr has the problem that, well, they have to push out the creep waves before they can go high ground. None of the 3 waves actually have reached the base at all, so this is the biggest problem for them. Then again, Roshan is soon there. Maybe they can use this little window of opportunity. Then again, there is a tier 2 still standing, like a nice TP platform for the Medan Wolves to come there and compete it, or like contest it, and I don't know, it's like on paper, like by items, farm level and everything, Zephyr will from now on win pretty much every single fight. Just because of the BKBs, the Ravage was a bad timing, he has to really wait with that Ravage, but him being in the front lines, tanking that, and then a Ravage into BKBs, that was like 0 points for this.
I'm not too sure if they can even properly win team fights anymore, even if their own BKBs. There's just so much physical damage on the side of Zephyr. I mean, Dragon Knight, just level 3 ultimate, and the Mjolnir, it did so much for them as well. And Sexy Bambo, if he puts the Blood Rage on himself, he has the Sanjin Yasha Blood. He's gonna hit for 300 plus as well, so the BKBs on Medan Wolves, they're not gonna do all that much, and Nature Prophet, he's just gonna have to start ratting his ass off here.
Yep, definitely. It's I don't know. We have to see how this is working. At the moment, they put a lot of effort into securing this Roshan, and if Medan Wolves give this Roshan away, that's of course bad, but
it's gonna be cheese as well. Oh man.
Yeah, this is Aegis plus cheese at the same time.
The Ocean has a Rod of Atos as well. They're just finding the items. Daedalus finished on Corey. This Ember Spirit, he's gonna do so much in those fights with the double Battle Fury. And even now, he has actually enough damage to potentially kill off the Necrobox with one Sleight of Fist.
Yeah, but where's the red Dodo? Moose has to start split pushing now. Like, Force Spirits can push out this one, he has to go in the top lane, bring this there ASAP, because, yeah, that forces Zephyr back. But now he's coming back to base. He's not TPing. He's not red Dodo. Where is the Bulldog style? Oh, Rupture.
Oh, the Rupture goes out actually onto Viper. Viper dropping low, activates the BKB, but he actually can't man-fight this Rupture, still doing damage. The Chaos Meteor does absolutely nothing as Viper. Oh, he's gonna TP out back to base. Really nicely timed. Clutch timing. They kill off Haha actually as his BKB ends. They're gonna go for more. And oh, Rubik, he stole the Dragon Form. It's level 3 as well, slowing down Sexy Bamboo. Beautiful Ravage onto 3 heroes. Corey got all of it thanks to his sleight of it. But the Ocean is still alive. Rubik buys back Sexy Bamboo. Sunstrike to get the kill. And that was the fight they were looking for. They get Purge as well on the Lina.
Yeah, Furion should TP now, right now, in the base instead of fighting here.
Indeed he should, man. Although then again, if he goes solo and Corey comes there, but well, they're just gonna kill off Eosin just to make it sure. But well, he actually was in the base for the time being, for a little while. But his creeps, he didn't micro the creeps just stood around there. Didn't even damage the range barracks.
Yep, I mean, the Ember Spirit's damage is just ridiculous. But now, can he hold off? Who has buyback? We have buyback on Sexy Bamboo. Corey could come back a second time, but that's it. That's absolutely it. So it is just in Sexy Bamboo's and Corey's hands, and there Moose is already pushing. But Moose, oh, I hope that's not a mistake, because Ember might be actually killing you before. But let's see.
He has the buyback again though, if really necessary. But the Necrobooks are cooling off, and Corey, just look at him demolish those creep waves.
1,100 crit on the Viper. Jesus.
Oh man. I mean, he's definitely hurting. He has a second Crystallis
now. 4
now.
are back.
Oh god,
the
5
damage!
Down. One sleight of fist to kill off 2. Mogo almost drops as well, and Moose. Oh, I didn't miss. Ember Spirit late game, do not go up against it. And well, 41 minutes in, it's not that late, but since Medan Wolves have been feeding so many Necrobooks, he's just getting so much farm. And looking at the cuts.
Is the red soul? Like seriously, like they were standing there getting kills on a damn Shadow Demon instead of just TPing in that base. I mean, if he suicides here anyway, he might as well suicide it with getting a Rax. I don't understand. Like this Furion, I don't know. Like, where is the red spirit in this Furion? It's just not there, and I think this is costing them the game. This is absolutely costing them the game.
That Zephyr might win this. I mean, looking at the graphs, it was almost a 7,500 lead for Medan Wolf. Suddenly, it swinged by 15,000, as in 7,500 in the favor of Zephyr. And well, XP, it's almost always been in their favor. Dropped down a little bit with one fight won by Medan Wolves, but Corey, they just need to get a Hex or something on the Ember Spirit and kill him off straight away.
Yep, absolutely. Now Corey, of course, has to care a bit, but his damage with the double cleave, it was just ridiculous how he like chewed through those 3 heroes. They were spread, that's the funny part, but the range of the cleave was just ridiculous. And now look what Eosin is doing. He is taking the entire creep wave with him and just, oh my god, just obliterating it. That was like 6, 7, 8 stacks of Shadow Poison. So they secure the Roshan area, the Rosh Pit should be safe, and now the damage of Sexy Bamboo, that should be enough to get Roshan down. And with the Aegis, probably on Corey, I think they can finish this game now. Like, Moose has to go back, has to like push here, just TP here, kill the creeps.
I don't know why he's not doing it.
I don't know why he's not red. Where's the red Dota? Red Dota. He even has buyback, just in case.
People might think that red Dota is easy, but it's not. It's not easy.
He just got the courier kill here. He just got the courier kill. That's the only thing he does. But Jesus Christ, he's looking at losing the game, and he's going for a courier snipe. I don't know. I just don't know.
I mean, that was a second Daedalus for Ember Spirit on the courier, so I guess it's some damage negated, but he's just trying to push out the lanes instead of just going straight up for the base.
I don't understand. He's also pushing here where Zephyr is in range to actually do something. In the mid, the hell is breaking loose instead of going directly to the source, into the base, where the creeps spawn. And now, yeah, look at it. He's just TPing back.
I think Aegis and Cheese is just too much Zephyr. If they kill this Rex, if they kill this tower, they can go for the tier 4 straight away, but oh, they wanted to go for Dragon Knight. Nice force by Yosin once again, though, saving him, and that's already one Necro Warrior down. They didn't even take any pure damage. Sexy Mambo, he's going for a PKB on Invoker. Will it be enough? Light Strike Array completely off target. Sexy Mambo backing off now as well. Invoker still standing in the same place. Finally started moving, and Sexy Mambo hexed up, but they can't even bring him down. He still has his G's as well. Mid lane, they're going for some more. Corey, the Ravage actually connect. Telekinesis up as well on the Ember Spirit, but they don't have the damage to bring him down. Finally they do. But he has the Aegis, he's gonna come back, but the Dragon Knight is already dead.
Damn
Medan
it.
Wolves once again. Oh, the silence onto Corey. Beautifully done. The
Nice.
Blood Rage stolen by Rubik. Oh man.
Very beautifully done. And Eosin is the next one. But he doesn't get the sprout out.
I think he's gonna catch up with his face boots. He needs the vision, the night vision. Oh no, Hex is there. And well, Rubik gets the blink. Viper Strike. And oh, nice disruption. Just buying some time. I think Medan Wolves should be like, fuck this guys. Moose, TP, go kill.
Yeah, and now please, Sexy Bamboo, what is he doing? Creep skipping here again. Oh, he's going for the Invoker. He's going for the Invoker, but Moose knows that.
It's the rupture, but he gets sprouted out. He can't actually follow up. There's the silence. BKB by Sexy Bamboo. He wants to get it. He will get it as
No
well. Get
TP.
some life back from it.
No TP
But-
scroll.
And Moose, why aren't you just split pushing this? But now there's another sprout. Actually, the telekinesis brings him out of the sprout. A disruption comes out by the Rubik. But Sexy Bamboo, another Hex, another silence on him, and he's finally gonna fall. They
Yep,
actually
and
have
look,
buyback
look,
now.
Viper and Titan are coming in. We have to look at the buybacks. Actually, Corey has a buyback, not using it yet. Now they come in, but there is backdoor protection as well as Cliff. Oh my god.
Now played onto Mogo. Corey comes in as well with the firearms. Can he get both kills? He's gonna get Mogo for sure. Viper Strike by Viper, but he doesn't have a TP. Viper, why aren't you carrying a TP? Oh my god, he's getting slowed down by the Road of Fatos as Mogo goes down to Purge. They're gonna catch up Viper as well. There's nowhere for him to go. Demonic Purge up. And what the hell are we watching? This game, this Nature's Prophet finally
Nature's
comes back
Prophet
in.
now.
Oh man, he's a little bit too late. Hex on the Dragon Knight, but he can't escape now. Oh man, he's gonna get caught. Dragon Tail, long range. And well, Light Striker right to follow. Oh, they're actually turning it around. The range racks go down. Moose, he survives. Oh man.
For how long? For how long? TP, TP. Teleport, please. He's still running, but in the end, Sprout just to make sure nobody's following. Now TP. There we go. So one Rax is keeping Zephyr in the game. I don't understand this kill on Sexy Bamboo. He could have baited the buybacks earlier out, which would have meant for Zephyr that their buybacks would have been much longer, just in case they die again. And I don't know. In general, I think quite some decisions where I just can't agree, and now well, Zephyr back to their chance to go for this Meteorax. Then again, well, Cliff is available and the Viper is back in 5 seconds, so yeah, Ember definitely can't go here. I mean, at the moment all they have to do is push out the lanes, and then the Furin has to red. He has to force Zephyr back, but he can only do that when he has buyback. There is a buyback on him and he got more than enough money. What I don't understand, of course, is like earlier on already, why didn't he like replace, for example, his goddamn stick into something that
Wait,
is
Desolator
doing
will
some
be
damage?
so they're smoked
Desolator,
up.
crit.
They're gonna find the Eosin, so I
Eosin.
guess losing the
What
Shadow
is he
Demon
doing?
best possible solution for them.
What
Even
is he
Hex up,
doing?
but Shadow Demon not a high priority kill. At least they don't
But
get
still,
like Dragon Knight.
I don't understand. Like, this is such a show-off game. Like, every decision here could make the difference. And now Eosin is just farming the mid Dire camp. I don't understand. This is throwing at its best. Like, usually, I mean, those players, like, as I said, I don't want it to be too critical because then all the fans hate on me, but I just don't understand what he's doing there. Eosin farming here. This
Oh.
camp.
I like that Corey got his BKB now. With the BKB, he should be indestructible, at least for 10 seconds. But oh, Necrobox activated already, but they won't even make it to the Rex. They just go down to one slice of his BKB by Corey. He's going in man-1 now. Will it be enough? Sexy Bambo just tanking things up as well. Viper took some damage from the Laguna Blade, but Titan, they're already down before the Ravage. He does buy back, gets boots of travels for himself, Rupture up, but the Melee Rex, 600 HP Moose. He's going for the rat, but it's too late. He goes down. 400 HP on the Melee Rex. They're reaching back up. They need a little bit more Invoker standing around with the Ghost Walk. Mogo, he died back. Oh man. What? Titan, what did you do? And why the hell did they run in from the mid lane?
I have
Why
no
did they
idea.
just go straight for the Rex? They activated their Necrobox in the mid lane just so that they wouldn't get any damage on the Rex themselves.
I don't understand. Like, if they would have made it all to the racks, I mean, if they would have just suicided on the racks, like all of them, but they didn't.
Oh,
even
they find
reach there.
Invokers. Well, they have a gem. Oh man.
I
Medan
don't.
Wolves, they're throwing.
It's, by the way, it's the second time the Invoker is dying because he has no TP scroll. This is also something I will not understand. The second time in a row he dies because of...
Oh, is this gonna be GG? Counter GG that is for it? He's still there, 10 seconds for his BKB. Before that, he has to be careful not to get hexed up. but I think Nature's Prophet Invoker actually they don't have enough damage to actually bring down Ember Spirit even if he's hexed.
And there is the creep wave soon reaching the base. Perch is there to defend it, but theoretically, like, he should just go red Dota.
Oh, nice defending blast, but Sexy Memo, he's coming in. They're going for the Invoker, no buyback for him.
And no
Viper Strike on
TP
Sexy
either.
Memo, but losing one set of Rex moves. Down to half HP from one Sleight of Fist. Oh, but Sexy Memo Rupture. It's stolen, turned upon him. A nice disruption coming out. Oh, Viper Toes crits Corey. He's on a double kill now. Mega kill streak for the Ember Spirit. Just kills off the Necrobox, doesn't care within his BKB.
Where is the
This
red
is gonna
Dota?
be GG.
The red Dota is just missing. It's Perch is alone in the base, no backdoor protection whatsoever. Bamboo, say it, Moose could go here, finish that goddamn game, but he doesn't do
Even
it.
if he goes for the last Rex now, it's not enough because they're gonna get countered. And well, the Ancient is gonna fall down on Moose. If he dies now, that's a dieback for him as well. He's gonna fall, Corey. He's too damn big. He might actually fall, but they're also keeping him alive. And well, Zephyr, they hold on and they just win.
I don't
Man,
understand.
I
like-
could not believe it, but they did it.
Sorry, but this game goes on the Furion. I have to say it like this. Like, I have never seen a Furion that does not red Dota. Like, Perch alone with 20 HP in the base, and that was already before the Rex was down. Like, all he had to do is push Zephyr back. This is the whole purpose of red Dota or like split pushing, that they can't go for full 4-man or 5-man push. So what happens? They go 5 or 4 in the mid, finish the game with, of course, the items they have on the Ember Spirit. But yeah, Moose not doing anything. And the same with the Invoker, like no TP scroll, and he's just dying because he can't move. And like, they just go back to base, to the fountain, buy a gem, and come back to the location where he ghost walked it, because he doesn't have a TP scroll. I don't understand. This was a win for Medan Wolves, but because of very, very bad decisions, they gave it away to Zephyr. That's the end of story.
Indeed, it is just Medan Wolves. I guess they were lacking the experience to just make the best mid to late game decisions there.
Absolutely. And either way, guys, this is the end of this 2-game series, but Zephyr is playing against another team, a Malaysian team called Quintet. So, in summary, sorry, like, that is tea in my nose. This is always a bad combination for casting. Either way, so we come back in about 20 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, at 15 CET, which is, yeah, 22 minutes. We're back with another game of Zephyr versus Quintet. So hold on there, some music, some ads, and then we're back.